Lali-ho everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Moemon FireRed. That was a pretty long intro, and I have one thing I need to do before I do anything else. I need... wait, where are they? Oh, box 3. It even just told me they were in box 3. Yanma, come here, you. I feel like an utter idiot. In fact, you just go there for now. You two. You two just sit here for a second. Quina, Soldier, stay right there. I have business with this dragonfly. Wait, where am I going? Did it go back to Vermilion? Yes, perfect. I spoke with Ruse, and he has alerted me to my failings in naming my dragonfly. Dragonfly is in fact a final... Wait, are you the right person? Yeah, Dragonfly is in fact a Final Fantasy IX monster, but it's very plain, very ununique. Somehow or another, I managed to not think of the multitude of dragonflies that are in Final Fantasy 11 and 14. One in particular, I'm going to spell the area name. Is the Valkyrie Emperor. That's a D. Which is one of the stronger items in the Valkyrie Dunes, and Valkyrie Emperor drops the Emperor Hairpin, which is a great headpiece if you're lucky enough to get it. Now then. Now that the Emperor has been properly named, for now we'll just put Soldier back in. We'll get Queen out once we've flying. We are making words up as we go. Once we have flown back to Vermilion, now. Oh. Not deposit. Move. Thank you. The wrong buttons. I'll hit the right buttons eventually. Perfect. Now then, times 2. When we left off, we had gotten the last password for the rocket hideout, and we have a reason to go there. Besides just being, you know, mean to the rockets. Or being jerks themselves. They have an item we need. The Sapphire. Let's see here. It's this way, yes. Now, we could use Cut, but we shouldn't need it. And we've already fought these guys. Hopefully the wild Pokemon will be nice to us, he says, as he immediately gets aggroed by all the wild Pokemon. Oh, in case it wasn't obvious, Goldie, Nidlong, and Yes Na Chansey are both palindromes, where they're the same thing forward and backwards. I'm not sure how they did that, how they figured that out, but... So, welcome to Warehouse Hideout times 2. This is the, final major dungeon of the rockets. Upgrade. Very useless item unless you have a Porygon. Oh, now your Pokemon looks strong. You're willing to sell them? Oh, you wanted to battle? No. I didn't want to battle, you just happened to be in my way. Houndour. Okay, that's kind of adorable. Who's the cute little dark Pokemon? Aw, no Houndooms. Oh, but too much. Oh. Sorry about the yawns there. We can give you a great price. Sell us your Pokemon. No! I don't think this is where I wanted to go. Oh, there's an item there. Oh, okay, hold everything. There's an item if I keep going straight this way. A Pearl. Not really useful. I'm gonna go this way instead. Did you come here knowing Team Rocket's warehouse? Well, yes. Well, Rocket Grunt's outside. It's kind of hard to mistake it for anything else. Chud tends to have that stupid revenge attack, but let's go for return. Cross chop. That ought to hurt, but it shouldn't kill unless it's critical. What do you think you're doing? Well, beating you, for one. Make sure we use this for the right Pokemon. Team Rocket broke up? What planet are you from? You know, that's a good question. I don't know what planet this is. It appears to be Earth, but then again, sometimes I don't believe it is. That's what I thought. Those both lead the same direction. So it has to be the side exit. That one. A big pearl. Well, okay then. Wait. Ah, I see. Nope, that was wrong. I say I hate these puzzles. Okay. Did that just loop me around? It looped me around. I absolutely despise these spinner puzzles. But I want to use the telephone. Ah, wait. Now what? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. My lord, I hate these spinner puzzles. With an absolute passion. Don't make me go look up the solution, buddy. I will go look up the solution. I'm not afraid. I think I just looped. I just looped. Oh my god. Okay, so never take the right path up there. If I could ever land in that situation. Oh, I think I see it. I think I see it. It's just getting back there again. It should be like this. Not quite. I need to get there. There, I see it. I actually do see it now. Okay. Oh, wait. Again, not where I was trying to land. But I know where I need to go. It's just getting there. Working it backwards is basically the only way I figured this out. Here. Now, to get down that one, I need to go down there. Yes. Here. And now I can creep my way across the blank spaces to get up here. Sludge bomb. Wow, that has been a long time coming. Why? Okay. Yeah, you know what? Let me get rid of Leech Seed, or not Leech Seed, but Giga Drain. I know I can't get Giga Drain back because it's a TM, but I think having the stronger poison move is actually more important right now. Now, got word about you from the others. There's no way a kid like you would know our boss Giovanni. I beat the stuffing out of Giovanni. What are you talking about? Oh, speaking of beating the stuffing, I need to get out of here. Let's throw Angelo in front. You're the one that boosted my attack, buddy. Don't you dare laugh. Don't mention the doings of adults, you jumped up pipsqueak. Wow, I think I may have offended somebody. I don't know or care if what I'm doing is right or wrong. I just put my faith in Giovanni and do as I'm told. Oh, this is an admin. Oh, level 52 buck. Holy crap. Uh-oh. He's trying to throw all the rocks, guys. Arbok. Again, this high attack power, or high level. I knew that was gonna happen. Wild Plume. It doesn't affect. Right, it can't hit grass types. Never mind the fact that Stun Spore still paralyzes. Okay. In that case, Angela can come deal with this. Really? Being unlucky with those stat props. Try and learn rap. No. Why you would learn rap after Stomp, I honestly don't know. I'm shattered. You're doing things according to your beliefs and rules. I understand. I may see you come back in through there. I'll also get rested and refreshed for what lies ahead. The admin after me outranks me thoroughly as a trainer. You better steel yourself for one harsh challenge. Well, I would, but I don't want to have to go through all those random Pokemon, so I'm just going to sit here and wait. I'm also status effect. Why don't I use these full restores? Also, if they thoroughly outrank you, then I really should be prepared for a rough battle. It's quite enough of you playing the hero, kid. Spreading lies about how Team Rocket is disbanded. It's such an obvious attempt to cause confusion in our ranks. Fortunately, we're not so ignorant to fall for the lies of a child. And now, I'll show you how angry, or how scary an angry adult can be. Well, that didn't sound good. Golbat. Well, I know Zidane doesn't want to be around for that. In fact, Soldier's about the only one who would want to be around for that. And Soldier got confused. Ooh, go back with Sludge Ball. That's not good. Of course. It's okay, though. It is okay. Soldier snapped out of confusion, so we should be good now. Wheezing. Now, because this isn't the stab, I don't think it'll one-shot. Yeah, I didn't think so. Thunderbolt. Ooh, that's dangerous. Especially if it had paralyzed me, but it didn't. Yeah, you go ahead and Hyper Potion your reason. Wow, Surf did almost as much as Psychic. That's kind of disappointing, to be honest with you. Although Psychic can lower their special defense and make everything else Silver does better, so... Houndoom. Houndoom is strangely cute. Almost looks like a succubus with backwards horns. Yeesh! I know it was a critical, but Cylinder also doesn't resist fire, so... You're too strong. That's Giovanni's badge! So it's true. Team Rocket really has disbanded. We will abandon this warehouse. But don't think this is over. I won't let this be the end. I will find Giovanni, and I will resurrect Team Rocket. I will. Until then, farewell. And that's the guy who I want to say that that's the guy who ends up bringing Team Rocket back in Gen 2. It's all complicated words and numbers that make no sense. I almost managed to sell the Sapphire for huge money. Then you just had to come along and blow the whole deal apart. There's no forgiveness for you. Oh, you're the jerk who stole it from me to begin with. Scientist Gideon. You're weaker than the guy who was before you. Oh. I guess we would have seen a Porygon. Huh. I forgot this guy had a Porygon. That means I honestly didn't have to farm all that. I don't know how I feel about that. I actually should have done overheat, I think. Oh no, wait. Steel's weak to fighting. What am I talking about? When it really shouldn't be, when you stop and think about it. Steel should not be weak to fighting. Punching a metal wall does not do anything but hurt your hand. I get it's the whole, you know, karate master able to punch through walls and stuff like that, you know. But, God, darn. If I can't sell it, it's worthless. Go on, take it. What do you want now? Go on, get lost and we be. Hey, you thief. You deserve what you get. A report with graphs and texts on the PC monitor. The influence of magnetic waves on Pokemon evolution. It's too difficult to understand. Wait, magnetic waves on... That wasn't introduced until Gen 4. That just dawned on me. That whole thing about magnetic waves was not introduced until Gen 4. Oops. That whole magnetic wave thing was added in Gen 4 as a way of evolving things like Magneton into Magnezone. I like Magnezone, by the way. Well, I kind of wish that the trio had a form like that, where the three become one. Like, actually become one. The problem with that idea is that, well, with Dugtrio, that would be far more gruesome. And at least with Magneton, they aren't technically living creatures, more of being sentient machines. So I did not mean to go to Vermilion. So all they really do is like merge their consciousnesses or something, and for machines that's not as terrifying as that sounds. Just ask the Geth. Now that I've made a Mass Effect reference. Let's go back and give this Sapphire to Cilio.
So this is the gem that forms a pair with the ruby. Hellblades, you've gone through a lot to get this, didn't you?
You have no idea.
You don't have to tell me. I know it wasn't easy. Thank you so much. Now it's my turn to work for you. Give me a little time. Okay, this is good. I did it! I linked up with Lynette. Hellblades, I did it! I've managed to link up with trainers in the Hoenn region. Finally, the network machine is fully operational. Hellblades, I owe it all to you. Thanks to you, my dream came true.
So what that means is that after doing that, you can trade with the Ruby and Sapphire and Emerald games. Actually, it's at least the Ruby and Sapphire. I don't know. Emerald has some weird restrictions. Like, as a notation, there's a special Jirachi that was released from Pokemon Coliseum pre-orders, I believe. And that Jirachi can't go to Emerald. It only goes to Ruby and Sapphire. Now, it's fortuitous that we are here on Mount Ember. But I don't know if I have everything I need. We have Rock Smash and Strength, yes? Yes, we actually should have all we need. Let's go pay Mount Ember a visit, shall we? I'm gonna instantly regret this. Because sadly, there isn't much left for us to do here. But one thing we can do is make our way up to Mount Ember. And, oh hey, you know, we can break those rocks for that. Hold up. What in the world could possibly be behind 3 rock, smashable rocks in Bro? An ether. Huh. I don't know that was worth it. Oh, yeah, there's the place we can heal at. Don't really need it. I've only fought a couple of Meowths and a Persian, so... I think I just had a Falco, we were so close to Venom moment. So, we have returned to Mount Ember. And now... let's see if we can do the real trip. This is a path you can take even before the rockets are removed. Do you know how caves form inside volcanoes? Magma spews out everywhere and then leaves an opening? I'm just guessing here. I probably didn't need to use that overheat, but it's not going to do me much good for what's upstairs, so, I mean, I might as well, right? Let's go ahead and use return, because overheat's not going to be worth it after the first one. Acha? You're shockingly good. When lava at the surface of magma hardens, the magma inside flows out, and caverns are left behind. So I was basically right. I mean, only half right, I guess, but... anyway. I don't think we have a reason to go into any of the caves. I think we just have to climb the stairs. Oh, no, we do have to go, because there's a drop-off there, so we have to go this way. I didn't realize that was a drop-off on the map I was looking at. An active volcano is one that's erupting, or about to. Yes, this is true, but why are you mentioning that? I am not the right Pokemon for this, but let's try Thief to save our special attack. Oh, really? I'm sorry, Zidane. You just get the worst luck. Are you serious? A full restore? I was about to say, next thing you're going to tell me I'm going to get confused by confusion. Executor. Now I'm going to use Overheat.
Phew, that was hot. Sweat's erupting from me. That's not how that works. Jerk. So there's not a lot to this interior. It's just a long run. A long run with Machokes in it, apparently. And Geodudes. Don't forget the Geodudes. I was literally opening my mouth to say, hey, look, and at the exit, and that's when I got jumped. Well, I want to save that lemonade, but I do want to use that one. This is going to be one of the very few times of me saving on screen. Alright. Let's do this. Oh my god, it's like a fire fairy thing. Alright. Endure is great. I wish you would keep that up, Moltres. Okay, so if return hits critical, I knock it out.
Well, 1 second. Alright, folks, take 4. Yeah, I'm gonna end up cutting out a lot of stuff from the previous takes. We're just gonna go for... I may leave in the first battle against Moltres, but I am cutting out the rest of the battles. Because okay, this is even a separate day. I'll put it this way. The first battle against Moltres was the previous night. I battled Moltres until I was falling asleep in my chair. Like, nodding off mid-recording, trying to get Moltres knocked down. And capture it. I threw each of those other 2 times, take 2 and take 3, I threw 70 Ultra Balls before Moltres in take 2, you know, actually KO'd all of my Pokemon. And in take 3, Moltres even struggled itself to death. Like, that's insane, the fact that it took that many balls. Now granted, Moltres is only in yellow this time around, I don't really like this. But I don't have the ability to really do any more damage to him. I might be able to hit it with Thief. You know what? Let's try this. Oh, thank you. You used Endure at a great time. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, Moltres. You have just given me the best possible chance I have to capture you with Ultra Balls. Let's do this. So, this is... Oh, also goodbye as a name, because that's going to take you out. This is ultimately my problem with the end game of most Pokemon games. Most Pokemon games are all about going out and finding the Pokemon, the legendaries, and capturing them. The downside with that is that capturing the Pokemon isn't fun. Like, I'm sorry, but spending hours trying to catch a Pokemon that you're probably not even going to be using, because unless you're anyone who plays Pokemon for the fun of the games themselves, very, very rarely use legendaries. Maybe one or two of them, but not a full team of legendaries. You collect them because you want to collect them. You want to catch them. You want to name them. You want to have them in your box that you can pull them out and show your friends, you know. That is why you're catching them. You're not catching them to use them most of the time. Mostly because they kind of suck when you start working them together. I mean, in Gen 1, if you used all of the legendaries, you had 2 Psychic types, and that's assuming you had Mew. 2 Psychic types and 3 Flying types. I mean, and that's, if you didn't use Mew, you still had 3 Flying types, and 1, you know, pretty damn good Psychic, but there were definitely ways of taking out that team. One good, you know, well, I say one good. A good Ice or Electric type will knock out all of the legendary birds. Now, the legendary dogs are a little less, you know, in Gen 2, are a little bit less of a, you know, why would you ever use all 3 of them? Because they actually do work well together. But the problem is they have similar movesets, and I think the only thing that's really different between them besides type is stats. If I'm not mistaken, isn't Suicune the defensive one, and then Entei and Raikou offensive? Or is Raikou pure speed? I actually have no idea. I want to say he's special attack as well, but Entei I know is like physical attack. You know, he's like super strong. Well, I say I know that. I actually haven't looked them up. But it just feels right that Entei would be attack-based. But ultimately, they don't work well together, and that's the thing about most of the legendary sets, is that they are great to have 1 or 2, but they don't play off of each other. They don't work well with each other. They are basically one-man shows. Now, like, having a Moltres on your team is fantastic. A Fire Flying type, you know, that is actually better than people give it credit for. Moltres is not a bad Pokemon. Moltres is just not as useful as the other 2. I personally would use Zapdos any day of the week, and Articuno, I do like having the ability to work it in, because it is a good Ice type. And finding a good Ice type from Gen 1 era is not easy, outside of Lapras, because, you know, Sildra is broken. It was so close. I've only seen that... Okay, and here's something else. I've only seen 3 shakes like that 4 times out of over 200 Ultra Balls. To say that I am beyond irritated is... yes. That's one of the reasons I'm cutting out a lot of the, you know, the extra takes, and I'm hoping this is the one that gets it, but if not, I'll end up cutting this one as well, because nothing interesting is really happening in them. It's just me chucking Pokeballs at things, and I don't find it interesting. If I don't find it interesting, how is anyone else going to find it interesting? I mean, everyone already knows I'm going to call the damn thing anyway, because there's only one Firebird in basically all of Final Fantasy. It's going to be called Phoenix. We already know this. The legendaries are... I almost always like to name the legendaries off of summoning creatures or very powerful NMs. Like, I did in Generation 1, I named, like in Pokemon Yellow, I named Mewtwo after Absolute Virtue, which was one of the most powerful NMs in Final Fantasy XI's history. And Absolute Virtue, by now, is no longer the most powerful NM, but it was an NM that caused Final Fantasy XI to have a message that said, remember to take care of yourself. Don't play the game, you know, all of your life.
Like, they had to add a message in every time you log in. It was a remember to spend time with your family and take care of yourself, that kind of thing. Because Absolute Virtue took 12 to 16 hours to fight. Something like that. So, yeah, no, that's how powerful Absolute Virtue is. And that's why I call it Mewtwo Absolute Virtue. Because, to be fair, a Mewtwo with a good moveset is broken for a long time. Now, it's not saying that it's impossible to beat Mewtwo. No, Mewtwo's very easy to beat if you have a proper counter. But you just whip out a Mewtwo on somebody, and unless they specifically have a team that's dedicated to countering Mewtwo or countering a powerful Psychic type, it's not likely going to work. Unless they... Now, of course, all they need is a good Dark and pray that Mewtwo doesn't have a Dark counter. That does happen nowadays. Actually, that having a Dark counter on Mewtwo is why I think that the Mewtwo Mega Evolution that is part fighting is very smart. Because Mewtwo has the stats. Mewtwo has the physical attack and the special attack. In fact, his physical attack and special attack are insane. He could do a physical or a special move and it do insane amounts of damage. Just incredible amounts of damage. So, Mewtwo being part fighting is just amazing. Turning him into a souped-up Medicham. I mean, sure, there are Pokemon that have better abilities, like, say, Mega Medicham. But that doesn't mean that Mewtwo is useless. Because the whole thing about Legendaries is 9 times out of 10, Legendaries have a throwaway ability because their raw stats are just that strong. The exception being Rayquaza. We don't talk about the metal fucker. I don't talk about that metal fucking... I hate Rayquaza. I despise everything about Rayquaza. But aside from him, because he does have a decent ability in his Mega form. His base form is just kind of okay. What is it? He clears weather or something like that? It's okay, but it only works once. Whereas his Mega Evolution, he just outright removes the weaknesses of flying types. I have my issues with that too, because he shouldn't be part flying, but that's, again, beside the point. But, while those other Pokemon, normal Pokemon, usually have better abilities, better setups you can make, for raw power, that's what Legendaries are meant for. You very rarely have unique abilities. I know that Gen 3 started giving them unique abilities, but I mean, then you end up having to base your whole team around them, and I personally prefer to have a team that does its own thing, and then have a power play. Like, that's the reason that we had Mewtwo in Prime Cup for Stadium. We had other teams that, the rest of our team would bounce around each other, and then Mewtwo would come in and sweep whatever we had to. If our normal strategies didn't work, Mewtwo was there to back it up. Fire Spin is sucking away all of my life. I know Flamethrower is the thing doing the damage, but Fire Spin's preventing my leftovers from actually helping me. So this is what I mean, though. I have been blathering on about fucking Mewtwo and fucking Rayquaza and how much I despise them. Got to the end of that whole conversation and still chucking balls. Still chucking balls. Insert your own jokes here. I mean, what more interesting thing can I say? I don't want to just, hey, look, I caught it. No, I want to show the pain of doing this, because as much as I love the series, there are some massive flaws with its endgame. Always has been. Always will be, I'm sure.
Oh my god, it finally works. So all that crap about Mewtwo and Rayquaza gets to stay in! Haha! One of the legendary bird Pokemon. Those seeing it are overwhelmed by its orange wings that seem to be on fire. They don't seem to be on fire, Pokédex. They are literally made of fire. And of course, like I said, I mean, we already know this. We know what its name is. That's right? Is that right? It's Phoenix, right? Phoenix? Or is it Phoenix? I'm pretty sure it's Phoenix. Either way, we have caught Moltres. Now, let us get out of here. I actually have some escape ropes stored away somewhere in here. Let's go ahead and get rid of those. Now, I want to say that I mentioned this, or... Wow, it didn't take me that far. I want to say that I mentioned this, but if I didn't, I'm going to go ahead and mention it here. I don't hate the catching mechanic of legendary Pokemon. Like, I get that they need to be hard to get, because they are legendary Pokemon. Geodude? Geodude. Geodude gets Sludge Bombed. I don't care if it's not very effective. I am spitting on you for getting in my way. I'm leaving that in. I am leaving that Geodude in. Interrupting me? Pfft. Jerk. Anyway. They do need to be hard. I'm not saying they should be a cinch, but look at how long that Moltres was at 1 HP. And I caught it. I started with 87 Pokeballs. I know exactly how many Pokeballs I have. I have 53 now. So I threw 34 Pokeball, or Ultra Balls, and finally got it on this particular run. Now, we are probably not going to do any more for this episode, because this is, even though I'm recording it on a separate day, I'm going to tag the two episodes together and, you know, splice everything in and make it work. That way I can go ahead and oh god, I missed somebody! You know, everything tastes great when you're out in the wild. I am so sorry, dude. You're having a bad day. Oh, you are having a very bad day. I was having a bad day until I caught Moltres. I can't say that. I was actually having a half-decent day. I managed to get a decent amount of work done. At work. Oh! I am tired, though. Arms are killing me. That's what I get for basically throwing around TVs. Not literally throwing, by the way, and not like picking up and tossing. It's lifting and moving them from shelf to shelf, but not throwing. But I can lean back a bit and poison a rat. You know, it's a good thing that Rafflesia has good physical attack, because it actually has, able to use those abilities. Grass and Poison are both physical in Gen 1, regardless. Also, I really do believe that walking decreases your encounter rate. I don't know if that's been confirmed. Has that been confirmed? Because I feel like it is. Anyway, we're getting off these islands. There is still the 7 Island. The only thing on 7 Island is the Battle Tower. And I don't do those. At least I think. The Quest Island of Infinity. Oh. Are you Doctor? Are you an aide? No. We'll hike around because of that. I mean, there might be some other stuff here, but so honest, because there are 7, or at least that's what young people believe. Truth is, these islands are so named because they are said to have been made in 7 days. Yeah, that's the whole joke, is that they took them 7 days to program this whole section. I want to say there's an island up here that actually it's in the shape of the, oh shoot, what is it? It's a big square in the shape of the old processor, or the old CPU chip or memory chip or something, from the original Game Boy games. I forget where it is. Is it up here? Trader Tower? Yeah, no, we're not going up there. But somewhere in these Sevii Isles, there's a bunch of forest or meadow that is in that shape, and it's full of bugs. See what they did there? Haha. Yeah, they are. The one thing about Game Freak is that they're very self-aware. They know how buggy their games are. So, I'm going to do some setup so that we can, because I know I have a little bit extra time at the end of the video. I haven't edited it all together yet, I haven't edited the first part together yet, but I should have a little bit of time at the end of the video after cutting off the failed takes. So, I am going to bring our good old buddy Cockatrice back in here, because Cockatrice is needed to fly us around. We need Sildra still. I think I'm gonna need Angelo. The only one I can remove is Lali-ho, actually. That makes me kind of sad. I don't want to take away my Lali-ho. Anyway, let's put Cockatrice down here. Oh, wow, okay, so I may need to get rid of, Zidane? Yeah, Zidane is 57, 58, 33, but we're not doing that. Oh, wait, I put down Zidane. And Lali-ho is 55, or 56, okay. So, yeah, 56. You're also 56, so you can stay there. There we go. But when we come back, we are going to be going for the other legendaries. You know what? I'm actually going to go ahead and go buy balls. Because we need more balls. But my honest opinion is that they should have, I think Cinnabar has some. Well, actually, that's perfect, because I can go for Articuno. But I honestly believe that they should have made it where either as a Pokemon uses PP, or as it has balls thrown at it. God, I need more money. That's sad. That it should get easier to catch, basically, is what I'm getting at. Because I used 40, almost not quite 40, 34 Ultra Balls on Moltres. And if I have, as that trend goes, I'm not going to have enough balls for this. So hopefully that isn't the case. Because otherwise, trying to catch Mewtwo is going to be fun. I don't think I left anything in here. I didn't leave anybody here. No, because I already got Aerodactyl out. What am I doing in here? Oh, well, anyway, so when we come back, we'll probably go ahead and go take on Articuno and go find Zapdos. And if we have time, maybe go find a Mewtwo. And of course, there is another legendary that I have to figure out how to get, because, let's be honest here, I'm saving the Master Ball for a reason. And until then, we hope to see you again. Later.